Well, hello, friends. It's your pal Tom Picklefeather, here to tell you a story that's just for kids. Warning, not for children. Hey, everybody, it's your pal Tom Picklefeather, here with another fun story for you. Now, sometimes counting and math is really fun, but sometimes people can use counting and math to do a lot of hurt. And we're going to talk about that in today's story. 7. Once upon a time, there was a man named Detective Somerset. He was a police officer, and it was his job to scold bad people. And he got a new partner named Mills. Mills had a wife at home. He was a cop to take care of her, and him and Somerset would go around and scold bad people. Well, there was this one bad guy who decided that he was going to punish people using what's called the 7 deadly sins. One guy, he took all of his money. He took this greedy guy's money to teach him a lesson. Somerset Mills was like, well, sure, people need to learn a lesson, but I mean, you're taking it a little too far, is what they want to say to this guy, but they still had to figure out who he was. And so they kept following him, and he kept punishing. This guy kept punishing people, like this one fella who loved to eat, so he overfed the guy and gave him a real bad tummy ache, and he was like, oh my goodness, I don't want no more food. And so they kept chasing him until eventually the guy felt so bad, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn myself in. I think I've been taking punishment way too far, and I shouldn't be punishing people. I'm not their parent. I'm not an authority. He turned himself over to Detective Somerset and Detective Mills, and as a peace offering, he had a cake. As a peace offering, he offered them a box. Detective Mills was like, what's in the box? And he's like, well, I have a fun surprise for you. And it was a cake in the shape of his wife's face. And he's like, I thought maybe, you have a special friend in your wife. I was a bit jealous, so, I thought, you know what? To celebrate our friendship, we'll have this cake that looks like her. And Detective Mills like, that's a little strange, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. So let's eat this cake. And so everybody ate this cake, and Detective Mills would just lost his mind how good the cake was. And everybody lived happily ever after. So I guess the takeaway is, some people do bad things, but before you think about punishing them, should you? Is it up to you? I think it's best to tell an authority figure that, hey, somebody did you wrong, and they'll take care of it. You talk to a grown-up or someone who will take care of that for you. Okay? Because I just want you to stay safe, and I want you to make good decisions. And sometimes what we think is a good decision is not really a good decision, especially when it comes to punishing other people. So I hope you learned a lot from today. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and as always, I love you.